Hey there, everyone. I am Thakard, and welcome back to more Starfield. A couple days since the last episode, my father recently just started therapy for his illness, AL amyloidosis. It's very cancer-like. It's not technically a cancer, but it's as close as you can be to it without being actual cancer. Anyways, so last couple of days, been hanging out with him, doing stuff. But today we're going to pick up where we left off and continue on.
Check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Dehydrated. I suggest immediate ingestion of a moderate.
Here's my lucky candidate.
Yeah,
I hope you're
lucky.
ready to embark on one
Experimental
amazing journey.
Stuff. Just don't fry my brain.
Don't worry. That's not on the agenda.
Never
Now,
is.
just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards.
No
Provided
downtime.
Marcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Yeah.
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reactions.
Assuming my
to the
brain is
anesthesia.
typical. Wow,
First
that's
sign of trouble, we back
Oops.
out and start
We're screwed.
evaluating other candidates. Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands.
Are
Now,
any of them on
just lie
brain
down on the
surgery?
table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Okay. I hope we get to keep this super awesome neuro amp, and it's not. If it's just for this mission, I'm gonna be pissed. Because hey, it's actually a good, and it depends on what it does. But this might be the closest we get to the Fallout buffs you get for your companions, because those aren't a thing in this game. So maybe this is what I got to do to get one. Surgery.
All right, let's get this party started.
Goodbye, friend. I wonder if we're gonna see something interesting while we're asleep.
Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus...
I wonder if
let
we
me
got a
know how
buff
you're
for
doing.
sleeping. Okay. First of all, that never happens.
It's good to see you again.
You never wake up from anesthesia and get on your feet. Okay. That's nope. That's not a thing.
So,
not a thing.
how are you feeling? You look
If you
good?
did that, you would fall right back over.
Huge success. No surprises, no signs of rejection. You were the ideal subject. Now, we just keep our fingers crossed and hope no unknown side effects come creeping in later. That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Alright. There go my plans for a lifelong minion. I already have one.
Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Alright, sure.
That's the
Why not?
spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me.
Ooh,
Just
harsh.
head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Can I make himself throw him? Can I make him throw himself off the observation deck? That's what I'm gonna do. Press F to open your scanner and target a person you want to manipulate. Press E to bring up a social skills. Interesting. Okay. All right. Oh, I have to be in this.
You look beat. Is everything all right?
Activate.
She got me with one of those last week. What was it this time? Electron splitting? Wormholes?
Probability involved in calculating the interactions between certain universes in
I'm assuming he's opening it.
made me happy I became an engineer, a physicist.
Well, don't let it slip to DeMarcus that she lectured you. He'll give you a 3-hour lecture of his own about why he disagrees with her.
That work? No. Use. Use manipulation on DeMarcus. So how do I... Oh. Is it down the bottom? E is social. How do I switch to manipulate?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a 3-hour quantum physics lecture from Vina, that's all.
Oof, she got me with one of those last week.
Sure, it's said.
What was it this time? Electron splitting? Wormholes?
The probability involved in calculating the interactions between certain universes.
Alright, so social.
I only understood about half of it.
Back. Hang on.
Happy I became an engineer.
Social activate.
Well, don't let it slip to DeMarcus that she lectured you. He'll give you a 3-hour lecture of his
Use manipulate. And DeMarcus. I can't see him, unfortunately. Oh. That's how we do it. Okay. See, social, how do I do?
I hear
Is manipulate just looking at something and telling them to go to it, I guess?
ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice?
Alright. I see what's going on here. I was looking for like a different set of things. Oh, oops. I need to do this again. Seems rather involved. Jeez, I have to hit that exact place. All right. This is not the smoothest operation. Okay. Interesting, but
Oh my god, that was incredible.
a little
What was it like?
clunky.
Wow.
to describe it. One minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Okay, interesting. Let's see how far we can
So,
push this.
Tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Slight annoyance for it not being easier.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
Never been comfortable with someone's puppet. Oh, I'm kind of that already.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's
Good
been
information to
interesting
know.
discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you.
They're ready to
It
put
sounds
it
like
to
you have an
use.
assignment to complete. And DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Yep. All right.
Nina and DeMarcus argued about electrons for hours yesterday.
What can I get him to do?
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Can I get him to steal stuff for me? Nope. All right. Oops.
I love that
I
Neon is
tapped the wrong
powered
thing.
by lightning strikes.
No, I haven't actually been on this
Dare I
level. I should
say?
take a look. People told me that I can buy a smuggler's hold for my
I've got my eye on
illicit
you.
goods. I had no idea there was such a thing. There really hadn't been any type of information about it, but they told me that I can go back to Red Mile and there's a guy who there I might be able to talk to.
Good, you're here.
So I think we'll do
I
that
wasn't
after
sure how
this.
accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just...
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. It's
All right.
good to know we're of the same mind on this one. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain
Ooh, we
entry
actually get
to
like
their
a
maintenance
briefing.
access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Yes, the less people you need to interact with, the better. Ideally, none at all.
Very true.
Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
All right.
That's what we're counting on. Now,
It's
I had
another stealth
Ularu
thing,
create
isn't
a
it?
program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
All right.
As our illustrious Genevieve would say, the only good marketing is planned marketing. Now, we don't want to
not
miss
always
on
true.
this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia.
Yes.
Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
Oh, wonderful.
I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities.
Why not?
The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you.
Sneak
These
suit.
suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible. Just make sure you follow through on that statement.
Once you've run the
Okey-dokey.
Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
All right.
You and me both. So, any final questions before you go?
Let's do this.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Gotcha.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Ah, that's my identity. Skylar Lumen? What frickin'... Ugh. There's no way anyone would actually use that name.
I've been waiting here for ages.
That has to be like a
My career will be over if this
Gen Z.
deal falls
Skylar Lumen?
Do you have the program?
Yes.
I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha.
Let's take a look at this suit while he's doing his thing. Hey, where's my hat? Ooh. Meh. Look like I'm in a Mission Impossible.
The decryptions hit a snag.
There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According
wonderful.
to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right.
Alrighty.
Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
One down, one to go.
Yes. I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Sure thing. Alright. Ooh, we're going to New Atlantis.
The custodians just finished polishing everything. Keep your hands to yourself.
Just left a whole bunch of exhaust fumes on that stuff. Oopsies.
I've never tried Aurora, but I imagine it to be inferior to coffee in every way.
Nobody's gonna try anything here.
Just gonna take a look, guys. Vern Sobakin. Vern
You fly a
Sobakin.
Tayo already, right?
Definitely. It flies like a dream. But it's a 27.
Demo room.
So I just missed the engine upgrade.
You ready to change your life?
You definitely need that.
People spend their whole lives dreaming of flying a sleek, sexy spaceship. And I get to make that happen. Tayo brings out the very best in people. I know, right? Are you ready to make your dreams come true? Fantastic! We'll have your shiny new ride ready to go at the spaceport if you decide to join the Tayo family. Prepare to be amazed.
Okay, what we got? The Hammerhead 2. That looks rather plain. Falcon 2. Isn't that what we already have? Or do we have the Falcon? Orca. That's a little bit bigger. Less cargo, though. Mako. That's really tight. Pelican, that's a big one. Wow, look at that. Oh, wow. Talking about big. The Reef. 3,500. Oops. Oh, I switched over to mine, didn't I? Okay. Alright. I was like, hang on a second. I recognize these. Okay, so I have the Warhammer 2. This thing just looks dope. It's like got the arrowhead shape. Alright, Frontier is the original one. That's a captured thing. Sparrow is the one we bought. But is that a Tayo thing? I don't know. What does it say? Maybe that's it. Zing. Anyways. The stiletto. I got 2 stilettos. We should sell one of those. This one's actually pretty cool looking. Chunky, but cool looking. That's the one we bought. Don't really need it. I thought it just looked interesting. That. Why am I not flying that? That's a cool looking one. All right, bye. Hammerhead, Falcon, Orca, Mako, Pelican, Reef. Oh, that looks cool. The Narwhal. I don't know why I like ones that are colored. All you have to do is get a paint job and I'll buy it. Apparently. All right.
Tayo is simply the best.
Okay. Sorry, I know I've like slowed down the episode. I just haven't seen that floor, and so I wanted to check it out. Okay. So I've been told if I go to, I think it's Narian, isn't it? No, that's the clinic. Oh, crap. Where is Red Mile? Is that Parima? That's Paradiso. There it is. It was. Apparently, tell me, May, you want to run the... No. Not going to rerun the Red Mile. We beat it already. Don't think we need to do it again. But we're going here to buy a smuggling hold? Apparently. Oh, hang on. Okay. These do anything? I can cargo link to here? Interesting. I wonder why I can cargo link to here. So I'm assuming I'm just talking to the ship guy.
If only there was something else like this in the galaxy, so I wouldn't have to deal with this staff.
Is that my ship? No, it's slightly different. Some of these ship models are really
Need
cool
something
looking.
for your ship? What do you want? That's what
I
I'm
even
here
talked
for.
to this guy, but I didn't look at modules. Upgrade ship. Maybe it's not upgrade. Maybe it's... So hang on a second. Weapons, engines, shields, reactors. Next category. Oh. Builder? Add. These are weapons. Bays. Landing bay. Cargo. So So is this it? Spaceship cargo holds increase your... So this hides contraband. Okay. 100 cubic meter isn't very big. 170. That says 160. Maybe that's not what I think it means. I'll also have to do this for all my ships, so I'll have to remember that. I guess we can just do this little one. Do we just slap it anywhere? I can slap it back here. Okay. Total. Is that it? I've never done modification stuff before. Apparently I can talk to Sam now.
Good luck with... well, whatever.
Get out of my face.
And I can talk to Sarah now. Apparently everyone wants to talk now. I don't know if it's because I just put a modification on the ship or if it's because I put a hiding stuff from the cops modification on my ship. They're either going to be like, hey, cool mods, or why did you do that? I haven't talked to either of them for a while, so we'll take a nap and then we'll discuss.
Aye, Captain. Good to see you.
Why is it so dark in here? Oh, I guess that was just because I was running too much. Just in case my talking to them gives me XP. I'm looking for tea.
Yes?
Speak.
Ron Hope was a real piece of work, wasn't he?
I can't remember who that is.
Really? How could you let that go from your mind? He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like numbers on a balance sheet. It's an absolute disgrace.
Oh, Ron Hope. He's the guy who was doing the, he was the guy who ran the shipbuilding place. Couldn't agree more.
I'm relieved to hear you say that.
I remember who that
Letting
was.
him off the hook would have been a terrible injustice.
Getting him bribed to overlook his crime would have been a horrible thing to do.
Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation.
I'm sure it would have been. I
proud
mean,
of
she
you.
got angry at
It
me
took a
once
lot
for
of
accidentally
integrity
shooting
to say no to that
civilians.
offer.
It was an accident, okay?
Some of them will,
might
and
not.
some of them won't. What happens to them isn't your fault. It's Ron Hope's.
True.
Well, I think I've lectured you enough. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me.
I'm surprised it told me to listen to her or talk to her.
Ahoy, Captain!
Ahoy, you. Hello, you.
I hope you're having a good day. Okay.
I think I might have some books. Here you go.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for the XP.
Bye.
Yes.
Freestar Rangers. You did their dirty work and then some. So how'd you feel wearing the badge?
It's really weird that I'm getting this mission now, but whatever.
Well, good on you. It takes a certain type of person to thrive there. Me, I never cared much for being a ranger. Too many of them try to force the world to be only black and white when it's anything but. Take Ron.
Look at him.
I mean, the guy's a legend. Before him, Polvo was a desperate, depressing place. Everything he did was to keep his people employed, to keep Hope Tech standing in the backstabbing world of megacorp politics.
I
really hope you're wrong. But you probably aren't. Tough call on what to do with Ron Hope. Taking his hush money wouldn't have set right with me. But I wonder what's going to happen to Hopetown without him.
People died. Mr. Hope had their face for the justice. Yep.
I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope bears some responsibility. As much fun as it is being a ranger, I hope you can start focusing on Constellation business.
It was actually a lot of fun
left in the good old Milky Way
being a
to
ranger.
discover.
I really enjoyed that part of the game. So, can I just... Do I have a separate box now, or is it the same box? That's the captain's locker. It's full of coffee mugs and sculptures. Seems about right. Apparently I grabbed a clamp. Alright. So I don't have anything right now, but I'm assuming I just put it on the ship, maybe? And the ship will realize that it's contraband and put in the contraband hold? That's the hope, at least. If not, what you gonna do, right? Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand, as old people say. I'm old. People are like, what's a popsicle stand? Here. Ship. I think after we finish this, maybe we'll spend some time on New Atlantis doing like missions. Because I think I did one side mission on New Atlantis, which was like, get this lady a thing to put in her beverage. Oh no, I also did a thing where I scanned a tree.
There's a lot of crowds in New Atlantis. I wonder if I should install a tracking device on you so you don't get lost.
Oh, I think we'll be fine. Oh, I'm tempted to drive this around. Oh, screw it. What could possibly go wrong? And before... You know what? Let's actually make a full save here before I get in trouble for running over a civilian.
I gotta get out of here!
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna hop the thing anyways. Unless I can get there on my own.
Oh no!
A little bit. Dude, you don't just run in for... That man hit my car. Someone get his number. We're gonna sue him for damages. Oh, we're going up there. Oh. Huh. Okay. So yeah, we can't get there from here. Yep. That's... We didn't waste any time. It's like everywhere else you can, like, drive to get places, but I guess this is above us. You know? Alright. We do have to get to the roof.
Just one quiet day. And too much to ask for.
We don't get very many visitors here. It really makes the day crawl by.
Hello.
Did you have an appointment with us today?
She looks just like the person that tried to sell me a ship.
See you later.
I want to take a look at this mission really quick. Enter corporate headquarters, use roof access, or check-in. We will use roof access. Outland. Cal Bank.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned. We got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third quarter projections.
We've been over it a million times. They won't care about a flawless presentation. What they will care about...
I was wondering if there was going to be like some interesting, like we pick up a mission or something, because we've picked up a couple missions by just listening, you know? All right, let's... That, so nobody can see our face. Might keep the helmet. The rest of the suit is kind of... A fat guy in a spandex suit just... Not the greatest. We need a lean. I guess they leave this open so people can take smoke breaks or something. Hang on a second. What's up here? Those boxes were stacked in such a way that they wanted me to come up here. Or not? Why would you stack boxes in such a way for a person to come up here if you're not hiding something? Okay. Much disappoint, game. Y'all need to learn, when you do that, you need to put something up here, okay? Okay. I probably need to tell my guy not to move.
There was a small bit of dust on here, right here. What about, say, over there? No, right here. All right then. You're the hero of Vectera. Whatever you say.
I like him. You know, he is my friend. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Really? I can take that, or I can get chopped into bits. Oh, okay. Now I see what we're doing. That's kind of cool. I sure hope it's literally not for this mission. Sabotage the heating system. I'm gonna make quick saves so we don't have to keep doing all this. Is this the heating system? System inspection is 279 days past due. Ah, wonderful. Sounds about right. Critical systems. Heating.
Non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
All right. Wow, that's actually a really big gas leak. What can I get this guy to do? Scan. But I can't.
What was that?
So I can only take over his memory once. Took over the one guy's brain multiple times. I'm still getting the feel of this thing, okay? Give me a break. Oh crap.
The hell was that?
Apparently he saw me right away. So I'm trying to social him. It won't let me social him. I'm going to go back a little further because I know it said that the thing wasn't permanent. However, we were able to socially control the one dude over and over again, which makes it seems like you should be able to do it over and over again, which we obviously could not do.
There was a small bit of... I won't move an inch.
Oh, I'm getting a thing for that. Interesting. Alright, so that guy didn't actually move. How did I get an injury? I dropped from there to there. Really, game? How'd you get injured when I do exactly what you want me to do? Or at least my only... I hate it when this game does stupid stuff that it shouldn't do. Stupid. Did I just... Well, I guess people aren't necessarily in the same place. Oh, okay, that's fine. I thought people would just be static, but they're moving around, which is fine. Perfectly fine. I was stupid. Oh crap, we went back to this area. I'll try one more time to get this guy. Switches to social, but then I can't do it. I mean, it's not like it's grayed out.
I thought you were going...
Okay, this is not how we wanted to do this. All right. I thought this was going to be fairly easy, but this system that they have, one, it's not very intuitive. Two, they didn't explain everything very well.
I won't move an inch.
All right. Won't move an inch. Gotcha. All right. Take that guy's brain. Have him... No! Do that. Okay. Because it's weird. I have to do the scan... in that mode. Okay, one, these blades would not stop that fast. All right, let's do this.
Non-essential personnel
I'm gonna explore to. I'm gonna go explore to see what's on top of these stairs.
Find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
So where the hell did the person that we... They're in the wall. I guess that door came shut, maybe? Oh, that person just popped through the wall. That's unfortunate. No, don't get the alarm. Wow. Oh, I'll get the alarm. That's some quality AI right there. Quality AI.
All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Alright, so lady there is halfway through the door. Do I want to social him? I'm assuming if he sees me here. Nice. Nope. Oh wow, okay. Now we're doing this stuff. Gotcha. Okie dokie. I find a way to research and development. I've been able to reach our friends at the clinic. Can you please have someone lean on them? I was talking to Brennan Hoffman at Starfield. I was looking for anything interesting. The money. And the safe. Okay. This one might take a minute. All right, let's grab the stuff. Okay. Got the first thing done. Someone slightly heard me, but they didn't hear me. You know, we're good. That being said, I'm going to call it here for this episode, and we'll continue our corporate espionage, vent crawling escapades in the next one. You all have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.